Okay, the Antonov arrived in Yubileyny, so in Kazakhstan, close to Baikonur. They are shipped from the airport to the MiG-112 by train inside their container. So you can see here the train. The transfer is around 4 hours to go to the building.
And once they arrive at the site, they go into what they call the clean rooms. One is the preparation for the satellites. That's what we're seeing here. And what happens here is the weighing and all the checking out.
Yes, they finalize the preparation of the spacecraft, and they will move to the HPF to fuel the spacecraft.
After the long voyage by air, of course, people want to make sure that the satellites have suffered no damage.
Yes, yeah. In this case, the spacecraft were shipped in 2 times. So you can see here the spacecraft onto the dispenser. The integration is performed on the 2 parts of the dispenser, the upper and the lower one. You can see that 4 spacecraft it's on the lower part, and 2 on the top mast.
These all-important dispensers and adapters, we're going to be speaking a little bit about those later on, because they allow for the multiple missions.
That's it, yeah.
Then the stack is what they call the 6 satellites, goes back into a container, goes to another building.
Exactly. We go now to the what we call the USIF in order to integrate the stack, so the dispenser places the 6 spacecraft onto the frigate before to perform the encapsulation inside the fairing.
So the stack comes in a horizontal position, and then it's got to be rolled or slid into the upper stage horizontally.
Yes, exactly. You will see, so you can see on your screen the fairing, and you can see the integration of the dispenser onto the frigate. And after the integration and the check of a mechanical check, electrical check of the interface, we will tilt the nose module.
So there it is, being tilted from vertical to horizontal.
Exactly, yes. And after we will introduce the fairing onto this stack.
And that'll be in another film coming up momentarily, but you see the preparation, very thorough, very intense, making sure nothing goes wrong, nothing left to chance. There's the upper stage, that's the frigate stage.
Okay, now it's time to complete the launcher, so you can see the movement from the MiG-112 to the MiG-40, and the transfer of the upper composite and the fairing to be made onto the Block E.
Because we saw the satellites going into the upper stage, and that on the left is the frigate with the satellites inside that we saw, and now the other stages have to be added.
Yes, exactly. And you can see the first stage of Soyuz, and after we will make all this composite, so that means the frigate plus the fairing plus the dispenser and 6 satellites plus the Block E onto the 3-stage vehicle, so with the 4 boosters and the central core.
And they make from the top down. They start with the upper stage and then go to the third, second, and first.
Yes, exactly.
And then the fully completed Soyuz is ready to roll out to the pad. You can see that happens in the morning. This is around 7:30.
Yes, and it's 45 minutes of displacement. And just after it arrives onto the launch pad, you can see the tilting from the horizontal to the vertical position.
Of course, one of the differences you might know between the Ariane 5 launcher and the Soyuz is that the Ariane 5 arrives at the pad already in vertical position, but Soyuz has been doing it this way for nearly 1,800 launches.
Yes, exactly. And here you can see the installation of the service tower. And when we come back to the live, you can see that this service tower was retracted.